Listen, I was talking to this girl in the Ross compound, bro. What's her name again? She was from like the Wu Chang record thing, and she's just she's just chilling there. And she said like, "Oh, hi Benji," and then she just turned away, bro. She showed me her ass, bro.
Yo.
And then I said, "Yo, what the fuck is you doing, girl? God damn, you said hello to me, nice." And then you know what she did? She turned around and then said she dropped the ring, just started bending over and shit. That's what's up. God damn, today a good day, bro. Fuck.
All right, can we get to the bottom of this? So,
Okay.
Larry asked for a favor. Larry, not Gigi. Making that crystal clear. And I said, why not? Just because we been stiffed by them and I don't know. I guess I see it from both sides, right? I just don't see how it benefits us just being reclusive and not trying to at least gain favors from elsewhere.
No, what favors can Larry actually give us? That's the question.
More like what percentages can he give us? You think he'd be open to that?
I mean, you guys go ahead and press him when he's down, but I'm not looking to.
That's the only time. That's exactly what I said.
I'm rich. I don't really care.
I told the boys.
I care more about
go on.
Money. And I care more about relationships and possible.
What did I say earlier, chat? This guy got billionaire brain.
Than the money.
I still fail to see what Larry could give us as a favor. But the way I see it, what Benji was talking about was looking at shares in Lucky Plucker. The reason being is then now it is also part Seaside business and gives us a vested interest to protect it.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest.
No one else is gonna.
One second. I'll be honest with you, Larry. He is. How do you say this? Larry has full-on Simone PTSD. And that's both good and bad. Every moment in his life. Every moment in his life when he's had a big problem, it's either caused by the Simones or he's asking help from the Simones. Gigi blown up, things getting crazy over there. Calls Michael, calls Nick, calls me. And then the other time, Michael was hunting him down, thought he was gonna get killed by world's most wanted assassin. To be fair to him, he did get shot down and tranquilized a few times. So all he knows is when there's a panic, call the Simones. And this just happens to be calling Nick, and then he's just trying to listen. He will do everything to gain help. He's a proper little hustler. Okay, I think the only issue is, as you just said, Nick. Okay, you want people owing us favors and shit like that. And
to have people owing us a favor.
Exactly. I just don't know how to view things, bro.
I mean, make it simple. Do we ever want to try to build any relationships with anyone else? Yes or no?
I think we've already answered that.
Knight quit the PD?
Can we talk about that later? Hold on.
Oh.
We've already agreed that we want to build up relationships. All I'm saying is, I said that to you last time during our meeting at Sandy, and you were very strongly against it all. And suddenly you're now all about it.
Again, we have a greater enemy. We need everyone to pull together and not opposite sides.
Just to circle back though, this is only Larry.
Well, Larry has a lot of influence with Gigi. You can't forget that.
Debatable.
Yeah, that's
Marty has influence on Gigi.
Yeah, but Marty doesn't give a fuck about anything. How are you gonna get him to owe us?
That's the whole point, because no favor gets approved without Marty's approval anyway. Like, if let's say we are the heroes and we make sure that Lucky Plucker is no bullet hits Lucky Plucker, and for some God knows reason it doesn't get sold to any competition. Yeah, Larry will feel like he will do his best to owe us something or give us something that we want in the future. But if Marty says, no, put a bullet in Nick's head, he'll still put a bullet in your head. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is over there.
Alright,
It's not like
I mean, it's simple. I'll just seize any and all activities trying to build relationships, and we can sit in a little bubble up there.
see that? See
and
that?
hate
It's-
everyone
Now
else.
that
it's
is
not a reason for you to throw your
passive-
toys out of your fucking cot.
passive aggression. Passive aggressiveness
That-
again.
No, that was as aggressive as they could be because that's all I hear.
That was you throwing your toys out of the cot just then.
My toys are very much still in the fucking cot.
Not with how you just acted, because we're giving you actual concerns for this, and your
What is
immediate
the
response
concern?
is
What
we
are we
stay
losing
we
on?
stay in the
Worst
bubble.
case, we enter a war with Lang Buddha that I already want to kill. Boo-hoo.
Then that's you and Dra, the only two that are around that time, unless our other boys wake up.
We've had
So
a
we're
few
actually
more.
concerned. We are concerned about you guys in this time. This is literally the conversation that I had with Dragon earlier. Is we want to make sure that this doesn't go fucking sideways, because every other people are going to look at it as GG and Seaside are teaming up. So let's help these other people too.
It's just
The
not
next thing, you
us.
guys are getting fucked around.
It's HOA too, motherfucker.
Why? Okay, if you're so on the notion of building up past relationships gone sour, why don't we just work things out with Lang? Isn't he a better connection to have?
Are you fucking stupid?
Are you
Hey,
fucking
that's true,
stupid?
actually.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
Lang?
That's a solid point. That's a solid point. That's a solid point.
He can do us 10 times more favors than fucking GG. What are you talking about?
Did you just hear what happened to his fucking Eve's daughter?
Well, I mean, like, if stuff with GG can be repaired, surely this kind of shit with Lang can be smoothed over too.
Did you see that Eve was tweeting that Brian Knight should run for Senate?
Brian Knight for Senate, that would be good. Maybe you,
Did you see what
maybe
he got on?
maybe
I'm done
maybe
with the conversation.
maybe we
I
can
swear to God.
maybe we can smooth over things with Brian too, you know?
Benji, stop stirring. This is not productive.
I'm not stirring. I'm just saying, okay, Nick, okay, I understand your moral stances, but when I was presenting this idea, and in Sandy, when I said there's an opportunity to rebuild relationships, you were aside. Nah, fuck that. We can't do that.
With whom?
With GG, literally, that was the whole point. Even with the bombs to help them out.
I don't want to build a relationship with GG.
Then who? What? With Larry alone?
It's got to start somewhere. It doesn't cost us anything.
You
It's
see,
not like we're giving them guns or anything.
okay. The problem here is I understand your positive intentions, but at the same time, it's people that we might not necessarily be getting the same kind of love from. And that includes
Okay, so
the piss babies.
Whose love are you seeking?
My mom's, but you know, she's all the way in the Philippines. But you know,
Yes. Go on.
Don't
That's,
worry,
no,
I'll
that-
look
no,
after
no,
her last
that's what
night.
I mean. You're nitpicking the situation because it suits your fucking narrative, Nick. You're talking about how we should be trying to mend relationships, and then now suddenly a person that's a part of a bigger group is just an individual. That's fucking convenient. If
How is
all
that
I'm
convenient?
all I'm saying is, if you want to be this way, that's fine. But you need to be open to it too when other people present it in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say, okay, why don't we try to work things out with Lang? Oh, Reggie wants to work things out with everybody
Lang
else.
is a fucking psychopath.
You see that? You see
even
that?
suggested Lang.
That's the thing. Why do you
Go
think
and
that
say someone
Larry is
else
not?
we have beef with.
Why do you think that Larry doesn't have a fucking psychopathic tendencies?
Because he's getting his shit pushed in daily.
Okay, well, wouldn't that suggest that he might be legitimately lying just to get something going his way?
Perhaps.
There you go. Once again, nitpicking. You're forming the narrative. You don't need to do that with us, Nick. It's just that we are saying here, I am saying here, let's make the plays together and make sure that we benefit. And if a bigger play can be made, let's make the bigger play.
Okay, you tell me what relationships are out there.
Okay, you can just say anybody. Like legitimately
Go on.
any crew. You can go from
on.
Rust to Hydra to CG to the Saints to
Rust, we
Mayhem. It doesn't
already
matter.
tried, They burned us at the fucking stake.
I feel like we've had more issues.
GG same.
GG, do you say?
GG and Rust the same.
You see, okay, the way you view this whole thing with Larry, right? That's like me saying my relationship with Ray has always been good.
But at the end of the day, Ray chose Lang over our alliance. Don't forget that.
Larry has made personal choices.
A personal bond that affected the entire gang. Isn't that crazy how that works?
Yeah, but that's exactly how Larry has treated us before in the past too. He's made choices where he
Larry, Marty.
trust me, Larry's part of decision making when it comes to shit like this.
Huh?
Marty can be the last word, but you'd be a fool to think that he doesn't have power in that say too. I'm talking from a personal level too, before you even fucking knew how deep Larry was into it.
I mean, okay, I don't mind. I really don't give a fuck. But we'll continue sitting in our little bubble and just hope nothing pops.
Are you guys hearing this? Just because we don't agree, or I don't agree with you trying to mend a relationship with somebody, doesn't mean we stay in the bubble. What the fuck?
What moves have you made? Anyone in Seaside?
Are you fucking serious right now? Every move we've made,
who?
legitimately, we've been going to war left and fucking right with the whole fucking city. What move is there to make? What the fuck? Every time we've tried to do some business, the one time even KJ wanted to do business with Speedy and fucking Lang, we went to war for you.
Yes, but other than that, where's the relationships? We have no one. We're alone. You know that. You pointed it out so eloquently last time.
That's what I'm saying. We can rebuild with anybody because everybody equally hates us the same. And is GG Larry the first best step to take?
I don't know. I'm trying because
No.
doesn't just
Listen.
It just doesn't involve GG either.
You are feeling some type of way right now because there's actually pushback to what the fuck you're doing.
No, I honestly don't give a fuck. If you guys tell me not to do it, I won't.
Okay. I'm not telling you not to do anything at all. I am suggesting that this play with Larry might be a little bit blindsided when we can gain something out of it. That's my major thing.
What do you want to gain that we don't already have?
You to try and gain something from actually getting Lucky Plucker to be a little bit of ours too.
Sure.
There you go. And that would justify people in Seaside, even though without their mask and chain, to risking a little bit of their life too. You get what I'm saying?
No one bitched shit yesterday. There was I didn't
Of
even
course
have to
they're
say
not.
shit.
You're a council member.
I was gonna say they shouldn't be.
You tell them to fucking roll out and shoot people. They won't bitch about that too.
Blindly follow someone that has a higher authority are an issue as well. Just saying.
Well, Nick, I'm sorry, but you're part of the brainwash machine.
Questioning an order or a request is not insubordination. If someone had an issue with it or had personal grievances, naturally they would voice those opinions, no?
I think the one thing that you're forgetting here, Nick, is the boys trust us enough to know that if we give them an order, there's a reason for it. It's not whether or not to be like, you think this is no. They know that
my
the
brain
reason
is
the council
tanking
giving them an
FPS
order
here,
is
bro.
because there's got to be a reason for it to do it. Like it's completely different to us saying, "All right, go shoot Draco."
I outlined the reasoning perfectly clear. I said it's for Larry. It's a favor to Larry.
So they trust you. They're trusting what you're saying is right,
Listen,
and they're doing it. That's good.
This is how it's meant to be working, okay? I told you guys already. I'm not mad, okay? And I know it's not something that you're bothered by, Nick. All I'm saying to you is that when you give them an order, they're meant to follow it because that's the system that we've built. And then if they got things that they want to address, they can address it at a later point. Just how when GG assumed that what you were telling them was going to fly, I didn't correct them because I need my council members. We need our council members to be powerful in the eyes of others except ourselves. Okay? Nobody's going out here saying that, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. That's been kept quiet. We're just trying to discuss here if there's anything that can be pushed towards making it more viable for us and making more sense. Because when I started presenting arguments about the whole Lucky Plucker situation, right, is that the other group that is helping them out are the piss babies. And I don't think they have done anything bad towards you individually or personally, so you wouldn't really know about them. But they used to be hanging around with us for a little bit during AU. And all of them completely betrayed us. And that just leaves a huge distaste in our mouths whenever we think about like helping Lucky Plucker with that shit. And I know that's not our main concern. I just think that with a little bit more of a gain here, then it's easier to swallow, and I can understand the move a little bit more. And if you do think that we're in this bubble, as you just said, then I will make sure that we start making moves to it. And I think everybody here can do the same. And if you're willing to,
in a bubble, Benji.
If you're willing to work with people, we can do it.
We have 0 relationships.
Then maybe that's a part of a bigger meeting right now that we need to discuss.
We haven't discussed this for months.
Then who do we want to approach other than Larry?
I don't know. There's no one that hasn't burnt us. That's the point.
Are you just saying that you feel lonely right now?
No, I'm saying that we are lonely. Sure, we're strong and all. But at the end of the day, we're still alone.
Nothing wrong with that.
Who do you feel is out of the question completely for us to reach out to?
Lang. That's the only person.
Fuck, I actually like Lang.
You're okay with us reaching out to Hydra and becoming best friends with them?
That would never
That's
happen.
what's required, sure, but I also know that will never happen. So.
Stop being cringe, Reggie.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just using a polar opposite to Lane.
I feel like the relationship with Russ has slowly built up again.
Sure.
That
Until
is-
Lang says this or that, and Ray buckles and bends over and asks him how hard.
They're not that close anymore.
Sure, whatever you say, man.
Oh no, I know.
I don't know, man. Again, I'm willing to give Russ the
Holy
pass.
clueless.
Like I said, in the spirit of trying to
Holy
build reconnections
clueless.
with people, whatever the fuck. But I'm saying Lang is off limits, man. The man has, I don't know, he's lost the plot, man.
I think there are groups that can work with us. I think Russ is one of them. I think the new syndicates obviously don't want to get clapped by us, but Erwin is a brother, so I'm sure that will somehow become a good relationship if it doesn't go too crazy with him. I don't think we're as lonely as you think, but it will feel like that during NA. 100%. But that's probably because, we've clapped most of them, if not all of them.
Yeah, until we no longer will clap them, and then we're all alone. That's great.
I mean, don't we have a good relationship with the HOA? We're building it up with Rust. We're neutral with most gangs. I don't think it's that bad. I think the relationship with BSK has probably gone south. The Vagos we're working with, they work for us. So,
Vagos is working for us.
but technically they sell guns for us.
You think that's a good? Okay, all right.
No, I'm just saying, we're not in a bubble. We have relationships with people, be it working or a little bit of a laugh, but it's not that bad. Can you surely that comes from somewhere? That you feeling like we're in a bubble? Like, what exactly happened?
I don't know. We have 0 relationships because we were burnt in the past. I think HOA is the only one that is actually like a genuine friend.
Bro, I don't share the same sentiment. I know the boys are
Okay,
chilling
who?
out. Bro, like, can I be like being blunt here? I know the boys have been chilling out with the guys from the Mandem. Like, actually building up that.
Mandem?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you right now. I thought that relationship was gone to shit. They're actually chilling out and doing jobs together and shit like that. I hear about the boys actually doing work with the Rust after the deals that we worked out with them. We set up
Dragon the toys with Rust doing.
we legitimately set up meth deals with them, and they give us runs, and we do boost together, and we do business as well, and we even have fucking HOA, which Dragon obviously fucking banks on every time he wakes up. With Luis as well and stuff like that. Even the fucking bro, I just don't know.
I'm surprised you even mentioned Mandem after the last war, but yeah.
No, that's
cool.
what I'm saying. Like their relationships that I thought were irreparable, and now they're actually like hanging out and they seem to be civil with each other. So I don't know what bubble you're fucking referring to, man.
Okay, so we're slowly building out with Mandem.
You
and
have a
who-
bubble.
I don't have a bubble.
No, your billionaire playboy attitude is finally biting you in the ass. You've been a
I'm
dickhead to
perfectly
everybody.
fine. I personally don't give a fuck,
Nick,
but we're gonna get a
I'm
shit
sorry.
pushed in one day, and then we're standing there alone.
I'll be honest with you, Nick, okay? I've heard a lot about what's happened with you during NA.
What's that?
You've lost the plot several times and I've said nothing. I think you just finally miss being a human being.
What plot?
Nick, your brother told me you went drinking like a fucking baby, drunk for like 3 weeks, and I didn't mention a thing about it.
That was months ago. That was 5 months
Exactly.
ago.
And then he said there was a coke binge like 2 weeks ago or some crazy shit.
I never did coke. What do you mean?
Then which drug was it, Nick? Tell me the fucking truth.
No fucking drug. I've been clean ever since I did my fucking coke overdose. And that
When
like 4
when was
months
the
ago.
coke overdose?
4 months ago, motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Okay. Well, Nick,
I heard
So
about
what plot have I fucking lost?
well, maybe you just miss me or miss Draco or miss Reggie. I don't know what it is. We don't have a
I
big
see
bubble,
Draco
okay?
once in a while, but I don't know. I'm just over the whole circle jerking each other during and hoping that everything will just pass.
So you find okay, listen. We can do an outreach program during NA sometime, man. Fuck it. Reggie, wake up, man. What's wrong with you? What the fuck you laughing, bro?
It's not about NA. It's just like, who do we call if we get attacked by say CG and Hydra? What do we do?
At Signal?
You sound the
Right.
alarm, get Draco to wake his fucking lazy ass up and do his job.
Okay. All right.
That's been standard procedure 101, Nick.
Yeah, you've got plenty of the
It
boys.
always
that will wake
fucking
up if
works.
you told them to.
Okay. All right. I think.
Fuck, man, fuck
think
you, Nick. How the
hubris
fuck?
is-
How the fuck are you like this right now? You are the reason we are confident and hyped up on ourselves. You literally in our last meeting, fucking, I remember you were fucking hyping the shit out of us. You said we don't need anybody. We fucking clap everybody ourselves. They need us. And then this is you now. Oh my god, what happened if somebody? What the fuck happened? I'm so confused. You were I was the one that was down, and now you're suddenly switching it up. I don't get it. What the fuck happened?
Don't worry about it.
So something happened, and you're not telling us. Who fucked you up? What the fuck? Do you boys know?
No.
He's in love.
What do you mean?
What's that got to do with fucking?
What, Veronica?
I don't. Yeah, he's in love.
What the fuck is Veronica got to, how did she? Ah!
He is blinded by love. He wants to
Wait.
protect his
Wait. Are you worried that she might need gang protection?
No. I can handle that alone. Thank you.
Then what the fuck? See, you can handle. What the fuck's going on? Tell me the truth. I don't care if you're right or wrong about the things that you've said, but how did you like go 180 on what you were saying previously to being like a pussy now? What happened?
I think we might end up in a war with BBMC.
Okay,
Are you
we don't need no party,
I'll send Draco alone.
bro. These motherfuckers gonna come at us with bats, bro. What are you so worried about?
Hey, we've already got a trump card to fuck with TJ. It's fine.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I brought up to Dragon stealing the Lambo, and he sounded interested. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, I'm so stressed out for that. Are you guys hearing? Something happened to him. Can you fucking hello?
So before going
Oh
sideways,
fuck.
why do you think we might be like going into shit against BBMC? What's happened?
The Simone blood pressure, bro. The Simone blood pressure is fucking me up, bro.
Long story short, I'm not really sure. Flossie told me something the other day. She heard Barry Benson shouting in prison. Visitation. Was being mad disrespectful. I don't really care about the fact that he quote unquote hooed me. But he tried to eat Veronica, man. On Sanguine.
Sorry?
He tried to eat Veronica.
Like cannibal
Cut her
or
flesh
the other
out.
thing? Oh, okay.
Cannibal.
What the
Bruh.
Ah, fuck.
Benji?
Bro, that's okay. Go on. Anybody got food? I'm about to actually die here. Holy fuck.
You're
No,
not
no,
called KJ here?
Yeah,
you
Caucasian. Jesus fucking Christ, y'all fucking savage, man. It's a fucking honest mistake after the day I fucking had, bro. Girls bending over and shit like that. Fuck, man. Where is she, man? Miss her. The fuck is her name
Miss
again?
who?
I forgot her name.
Who? What?
The girl I met at the Ross compound.
Oh. Either way, it was talking mad shit. And I gotta talk to Flossie again today, but it sounded like maybe I misinterpreted it because I'm cooked.
Is that misdirection?
Misinterpreted?
No. Are you misdirecting us from the issue that you've flipped a 180 and then suddenly you said BBMC war to distract us? Surely a BBMC
No.
war does not put fear into you, Nick.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, we just delete them, right?
I thought BBMC were like tough gangsters. Like I thought they was like tough.
Hello.
Hi, can you fucking do your job and actually wake the fuck up and notice that there's something wrong with him? Hello? You fucking dumb fuck.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Nick. Nick, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Right? So, similar along the lines of what Benji's been saying, there's something else here. Now, your issue ain't with BBMC. Your issue ain't with them being cannibals and involving your fucking missus with it, right? So what is happening? Because here's the point, right? Is we're here to back you up, and you know that because we've said this to you several fucking times.
No, we've also
But we
done
need
it
to
several
know-
times.
We need to know what's going on.
I'm gonna keep it a $150. You guys are more like my father, but he's on a perpetual fucking ciggy and milk run.
How are you gonna compare us
Absent.
to your dad?
Absent.
Holy fuck me. Here we go, dude. This fucking shit again. KJ, sort it out.
Hey, what's good? Good morning.
It's your fucking problem now.
Morning.
So
What
the
is my
issue
problem?
is, which is what you mentioned before, when we've had other meetings, is that it's usually just you and Dragon around during those hours. Yeah.
Yesterday we did have Smalls, Fredo, and
Other than the odd occurrence of a pop in here and there. Yeah.
Chad,
But
don't forget,
this is still a big problem for you. Yeah.
7 out of 7.
somewhat, yes. I need to talk to every person alone. I can't send a dragon to talk to anyone. And believe it or not, during any KJ, you love it. All you do is
Hey,
fucking
I have a
yip-yap.
great time.
All you have to do is yip yap for 30 hours in 3 days.
What
Great.
seems to be the problem, though?
You get for 30 hours in 3 days, motherfucker.
That is the problem. Okay. Well, I would have a great time doing that.
I want to go into the water and never surface again.
Okay, relax. Otherwise, I'm gonna go get some drugs from my house and feed them to you. Right? Don't need to go
How
that
can
far.
we make your life easier, Nick?
I
Well, that's-
need
that's what
someone
we're
from the
already talking about.
council around to talk to people.
You need counsel to be around to talk to people.
I can't be the one that talks to every single gang, every single person, because we both know that during this time there's one gang and that's it.
So are
Yeah.
you looking at something that's
I
more
think
permanent or
he
something
just
immediate
needs somebody
fix because
to-
of everything that's
No,
happened?
I don't know, man. If this shit didn't go on, it hasn't been that bad. But right now, I am literally going between meetings and meetings in prison and meetings and phone calls and payphones and fucking meetings and meetings and meetings. And I'm running thin, man. It's non-stop yip yap, and I gotta somehow try to balance like 6 gangs at the same time.
KJ, it's your time to. I elect you.
Yeah, I
Congratulations.
second that.
Well, my biggest maybe question here: why the fuck are we involved in 6 different gangs, and what kind of part do we
Because
have
of the
into?
sanguine.
Okay, and what kind of role do we have around those hours
Oh.
with the?
Phones in glove box or
Okay.
Fucking hell. Fuck it. This is gonna be a long one. KJ made it here, boys. KJ made it to the meeting, guys. Here we fucking go, lads. KJ's here. Here we go, boys.
Okay.
We've done it here.
All right. Long story short,
Aye.
I think I've told you this, but Jaeger called me on the day of the D-Day, if you will. And he asked. He apologized the way Jaeger apologizes, which is not an apology. But he basically said that he needed my help. So, in the spirit of relationships, and you know I fucking hate Jaeger.
Wait, what? You help
What
Jaeger?
the fuck is this?
I did.
What? You
Ah,
don't.
fuck.
You said not to help him at all, and you go out and help him?
Well, I did it the smart way.
Oh my fucking
I
god!
kind
What?
of fucking shat on him while I was in
Are you
prison.
fucking kidding me? What's the smart way? With your phone in the glove box? Holy fuck!
Yes, I did. I wasn't involved at all. See how you like that, Apple Reddit. Anyways.
He just said his girlfriend, right?
Oh, okay. That's
Okay,
fucked up,
too
KJ.
soon.
Wow!
KJ.
Wow! Out
That
of
was way too
pocket.
soon.
That's out of
No, no,
pocket,
take
bro. The fuck? Cause you're not saying
KJ,
shit,
that
Draco.
was too soon.
The fuck?
Fuck, I deserve that.
I'll be honest with you,
Um,
Veronica does not deserve that, KJ. That's crazy.
No, she doesn't.
What the
My
fuck was that
apologies.
for? You just woke up, man. Chill out.
Yeah, I just woke up. You know, I'm in a good mood.
And you go after my girl like that? Mm-mm.
Oh no, I'm not going after her. I'm just, what the fuck do you mean?
That was good from you, KJ. That was
Either
good.
way, it wasn't about me helping so much, but my connections. They needed anti-air, so I called Dimitri, and they provided.
Dimitri. You called Dimitri?
Dimitri sent
Holy fuck.
Oni and a couple of other guys. Not that Dimitri, you fuck.
I know
boy,
he's
he's
dead.
dead.
Oh fuck. God damn it, guys. Can we be less emotional? For fuck's sake. Draco, pull it together. You're supposed to be the gangster here.
My bad.
Either way, they assisted.
Oh, hell no,
We
boys.
have one of the guys locked in prison with them.
Oh, hell
So-
no, boys.
So
We're fucked.
Jaeger owes us one.
We're
And
fucked.
for as much as I hate Jaeger, if he owes me one, he's
No,
gonna
we're
deliver.
fucked. We're fucked.
Okay, who picked this spot?
Yeah, I don't
This
know
is
either.
cool, though.
but-
This is cool, though. That's cool, though.
So that's why we're somewhat involved, I guess, but not really.
Yeah, but okay.
And the other reason is, I'll put it bluntly, they went after the doctors and the EMS.
Yeah, I know that, and
And
we are getting our get back. But how do we go from that to mediate between 6 gangs?
well, do you think I was able to help the fucking the EMS and doctors without talking to people? No.
Oh no, no, no. It
Well,
seems like it's more than just
so you're
talking.
so wait. So you're telling me a lot of this relationship mending shit that you've been thinking about and how we're in a bubble has come from the fact that you've had to reach out to everybody in the city and realize that we've been dickheads to them.
Ding, ding, ding.
Very nice. Okay. Well, that makes a little bit
No,
more
not
sense.
very
Okay.
nice. Either way, I managed to somehow get them to stop attacking the EMS and the doctors without owing them shit. No favors, no nothing. So that's great. But at the end of the day, there needs to be. I'll be honest, guys. The hate for the Senate and the PD is, or I don't think you understand. The way they did. Have you heard? Like, are you guys aware of what went on? What went on?
Okay, chat. If you're confused,
Did
what
you
is-
hear about Veronica?
Yeah, I heard about Veronica. I heard about them gearing up the EMS, letting the EMS fight for them.
Nala, so cute.
Like I heard like from one cop before they attacked the island that they didn't like it because it seemed like they're attacking something because of false premises per se. I don't know the full detail of what's going on, but from my understanding, state of Los Angeles attacked the Sanguine Island because allegedly they were producing bombs over there. There was shipping over here, and yeah, the cops put it on them, to deal with that and invade another state.
Yes. And again, that in itself is fucked up, but doesn't really concern me. In all honesty, I don't give a fuck about Jaeger.
He's saying he's been
If they
talking to a lot
deleted
of
his
different
ass,
people
you
for
know, who
favors.
cares? The
And
problem is
they didn't ask anything from him.
the way
So when they ask favors from him, he wants to give it
PD
back.
and the Senate acted is on our level, and I hate to say this, but there's a difference between a cop doing it and a criminal doing it. A cop is a paid servant of the city, expected to obey and protect.
Makes sense why he's doing this in RP.
whereas we're not.
I actually have zero
And
meta on that.
the
I'm
things
actually
they did was
that's actually
war
insane
crimes,
how
but
that's
since we
this
don't
has worked out
recognize
so
the
far.
Geneva Convention as a city, they're not classified as war crimes. It's also I'll tell you the short, too long didn't read of what happened to Veronica is they go out on the radio and ask for an EMS to volunteer. When she approaches the Senator Davis and Brian Knight, they first tell her that she's to go down there with medical and food to the Sangoons and help the people that are wounded.
How does the
down there.
game look right now, chat?
Then shortly thereafter, they're only them three here at this point. They then changed the story to, I don't remember what the immediate step is. It doesn't matter. But the gist of it is they threatened an officer with a gun and told him, if you talk about this, you're dead. Basically. And that's Brian Knight pulling out a silenced MP5 in front of Veronica. So Veronica naturally thinks, well, if they're ready to threaten a PD officer, a PD officer's life, I don't have much choice. So we went from a volunteer, and the volunteer bringing food and medical aid, which is what they're supposed to do, to essentially they told her to empty her pockets, and they strapped a C4 to her vest, inside of her vest, like tucked in, and then they send her down.
Fuck.
to try and plant the bomb up someone's ass, quote unquote.
Jesus.
Holy.
And then here's the kicker, right?
Like, we know this
knows
already, but it's
that
so
they would
crazy to
close
hear
and
it,
lock
too.
the door behind her, so they willingly sent her down to die. So yes, I have a massive issue with the stupid fucking Senate and the PD.
But there's something else, right? Is the people that were held up down there also said, "Do not send anyone down here. We'll shoot them."
Yes, and that
And
was
so
not relayed. Because in the video, Kyle Pratt is calling someone, I don't know, and then they agreed to
In
send
what
out
video?
medical. There's a video on LSBN. It was aired
Oh.
on. But essentially, there's the redeeming factor for the Sangoons, I guess, is that in the video it looks like they're calling for an EMS, and then when the EMS arrives, they shoot it down, like they said in the video. But there's a segment that is cut out there where all the Sangoons are shouting to the PD and the people outside that if they send down anyone, they're gonna get shot right away.
Why was that cut out?
It's like a 3-hour long video otherwise. But I got the raw footage from Ursula, so I can confirm that they are indeed shouting. If you send down anyone, they're going to die. So yes, I have a massive issue with the way the PD and the Senate, and that's the true enemy. I don't give a fuck about some gang shit.
No, like I think we kind of like me personally, I know that, but like fast forward, like okay, we know the shit. We know that different gangs are in prison.
Yes.
Partially of those gangs are on the outside as well. I'm dealing with some people in prison trying to, give them stuff they need, help them out, whatever. I think we all do, but you said you've been like yip yapping for like 30 hours every fucking day, or you can do it every day, but
The first 3 days it was 10, like 12, 8, and 10. But yes.
what are we trying to do? Are we trying to
Well,
come together? Is that the thing? Like, are we
both. So the initial idea or the problem was that for some reason they started targeting the MS.
Yeah.
So they blew up an ambulance day one. And I got the doctors crying and I got the EMS crying and nobody's willing to help them. So what I did was that I went to the prison and I spoke to all the gangs and I was like, yo, could we please not shoot the doctors and the EMS? Because they're not the true enemy. They were coerced and fooled. Oh, to that story is that there was a cop false flagging, by the way.
What do you mean false flagging?
He was dressed as an EMS and shooting people.
A cop was dressed as an EMS.
Yes.
Oh.
He had an RPG on his back and he shot his RPG into a group of people. So, again, PD, Senate are absolutely atrocious. They're worse than us.
Yeah, I heard as well. Like the EMS was given guns, kind of like to protect themselves. But in the end, the cops were so much outnumbered, so they basically forced the EMS to fight alongside being the attackers.
Yes, and that was after the fact. It's a stupid like. The way this all went down is so fucking stupid because of that stupid EMS. Sorry, the PD that was dressed as an EMS. The Sangoons had strict orders from Jaeger by me to not attack the medical personnel because they were just there to treat people. But the problem is when you have a PD dressed as an EMS shooting RPGs at the Sangoon, that kind of goes out the window,
And I guess as well, the PD is as smart as when they see that the EMS are not getting target.
Yeah. So what then happened is that the Sangoons tried to blow up a triage point. So they shot an RPG at one of the triage point at the furthest away from the villa on the island where the EMS and medical staff were treating people. So at that point, I would say it's fair enough that they pick up arms. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. I think the main thing is here, boys. Like Nick's getting spread thin. The politicking is getting to him, and we need some people to help out with the politicking over that side. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think we should try and be there if we can. Like KJ, if you're
Yeah,
naturally
of course,
waking up
of
around that
course.
time, I don't think it's a problem at all. Nick, I just want you to know it's not. I want to be as supportive as possible. Okay, it's just this particular situation, which is what we're talking about right now. It has too many variables, like the piss babies being fucking traitorous bastards. We got the beef that GG have right now with the Italians, which is separate from all this stuff. And I feel like we're just getting weaponized, and they just taking advantage of that fact. You know what I mean? Because they know that the Italians would not want to go to war with us, as a second group, just because. You know what I mean?
I mean, we all know that the Italians are doing Lang's dirty bidding, anyways.
And I also feel like it would end up making us go to war with Lang, which is, I don't know if that's something that we want to do, you know? I don't think it's like a fruitful thing, you know? It just makes a motherfucker who's got $1 billion, focus on us, and I don't know if that's something we want, if it's a negative thing.
I don't know. I personally don't care about the war stuff. You know that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if the
Yeah,
decision
we
to
doesn't
help
need
them,
to care about the war stuff, but
Yeah.
our action has consequences, and that's the thing. Because we don't care about it, it doesn't mean that the other parties don't see it a different way, And if they act, we need to react. So
yeah. I mean,
we need to think about what we're doing and how we,
we just
And
have
what
to.
are we doing? What's our end goal? Like, we're talking about business CISA, but then what?
I mean, that evolves with the shit that happens to us, right? Like right now, you're seeing the bigger picture of going against the Senate, or making sure that people don't just get their way like that without
and to
anybody
go
doing
against
anything
the
about it.
Senate,
Right?
we need to work with the others.
No, I get
Yeah,
that.
no,
I get
no.
that. I'm just saying, like, you need to warm up the engine here and get everybody on the same page. And you just did that today, and now the decisions that we make, we can take that into account. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not as affected by that shit because we weren't directly involved with it, or our loved ones were not a part of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm gonna murder Brian Knight. I can tell you that much. But I don't need Seaside for that.
But this is not about needing CZ or not. Like, we are standing behind whatever we're doing. I think, like, if you look for the future, we need to put ourselves in a better position. For example, like you said, you feel exhausted for all the stuff you're doing. Okay, we've talked about it. For you guys to get more people around those hours. And when we get more people, we need to look into them, and see if there's somebody who's fit, for a council or whatever, that can help you out. So you get, less on your plate. And that is something we need to do for the future. When it comes to the business side, like the more business we get and more stuff we can do, the more friends as well we'll get elsewhere. The less politicking we need to do, when shit hit the fan. I feel like every fucking
Okay.
gang is on the same page here, though, when it comes to the cop shit.
I think it's clear what needs to be done. I think Nick already knows, how we feel about the whole helping Lucky Plucker and shit like that. I think we just need a little bit more of a buy-in there. But I think the biggest issue is that we just need more people during NA for when this big shit pops off and he's not just alone making decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. If we can fucking fix that, let's try. Hopefully he doesn't lose his fucking mind before, but it gets...
I nominate KJ.
What?
I nominate KJ.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no,
I feel like
I
KJ's too passive during NA, to be honest.
Passive.
I'm just trying to trigger him.
I'd say that I'd nominate Draco, but he ain't waking up.
I'm trying to trigger him so he wakes up.
What you mean about too
He's
passive?
been around a
Yeah,
little
chill,
bit.
chill. That was a joke. Okay, don't get mad.
No, I'm just asking. I'm not normally around those hours, so yeah, I don't know too many people, but I know enough people in different gangs, that
I was
Basically, that's what I
KJ.
do.
I was joking. I was joking. I was joking, KJ. It's
You're
like
not joking. You're
No.
saying it for a reason. You're saying it because you want me to wake up then, because I'm gonna prove you wrong. That's why you're saying it, because you're trying to play into that fucking card. I know you.
I mean, like, I know you're usually softer during NA, so don't don't stress yourself too much.
I enjoy to be around. Like, I was around, he was around, you know, Fredo comes around. I think the only problem for me is like when I come around, I don't know what's going on per se. You know what I mean? And sometimes I've been around, you haven't been around, and I feel like when it comes to, sorry to say it, but Dragon is great and all that, you know. But when I'm trying to get, you know, kind of like the information of what's
the
happening
tea.
right now, yeah, it's kind of like, nah, I'm doing my thing, you know. I'm getting my tea from every source he's getting his shit from, so he's doing his thing.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
more
told
like,
him I don't talk to Dragon
where are
anymore.
we right now?
I talk to Ellie now. I don't talk to Dragon anymore. He cannot deliver nothing. So Dragon tells Ellie what to say before he gets too cooked, and then Ellie delivers the message to me, and then it's actually coherent. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Dragon is completely mumbling off his head.
Aren't you a little bit scared about the OPSEC when it comes to that? Because I think
No.
Ellie's great, but she's not Seaside.
I don't know who Ellie is.
Yes.
Oh wait, she's the one that delivered soup yesterday.
Yet.
Yeah, she's Fredo's girlfriend.
No, they broke up.
They broke
Yep.
up.
They
Okay,
broke up.
It's time.
Don't worry, KJ.
Whoa,
I've
whoa,
already pitched
whoa,
the
whoa,
idea.
KJ, what the fuck do you mean it's time, bro? You
Hey,
can't hit on her like
you're
that, bro.
married.
You're married,
Nah, I'm
bro.
not hitting. No. It's nothing about hitting. It's more about need to get the Seaside flag on it, right?
Oh hell no! What kind of glaze is this? That's crazy.
See, even KJ's saying it. Monday it happens.
What the fuck?
Fuck Harvey.
Wait.
So I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna say it now. It's fine.
Why I got a feeling they broke up, and she's gonna become a Seasider, and then boom. they're
Oh,
back
Draco,
together.
you here?
He's
Yeah.
actually talking now.
Holy
Crazy.
fuck!
No, we've already.
Oh, you had some
we already
shit to say.
spoke to Fredo
You got some shit
earlier.
to say now. Holy!
Benji and I spoke with Fredo earlier.
What do you think, Draco?
Yeah,
Is it gonna be safe or not?
Listen, hear me out. I got a feeling that
Whoa,
she's still
whoa,
working
whoa, whoa,
with the
whoa.
BBMC, and she's trying to get inside information, guys.
I
Okay,
strongly
you are
disagree.
fucking stretching that shit.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
If you were there for the talk that Benji and I had,
You've
out
been
here at
on
the
some
airport with her,
conspiracy bullshit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that is a rough one.
Okay, do you want to hear my actual thoughts?
Go on then.
Okay, listen. Ellie's cool. But I don't think she's shown like any interest at all, actually. Like, has she?
No, I feel like
Bruh,
she's
yes.
more like
eat
dumb.
soup. That's crazy.
She has?
She has.
Where, when? What she said?
During her interview. It's obvious that she wanted to be a part of Seaside, but she was just saying, I can stay loyal just as a girlfriend, just to, you know, not let.
Okay, well, I just want us to remember one thing, okay?
Jeez, please, mate.
We don't need people.
Ridiculous.
We want people to come to us. So I don't say we don't chase her. And in fact, she needs to chase us if she wants to be a part of it. So don't rush it. Don't do nothing. Like I even told you the other day.
How'd that go with Mari?
What if we fall in love with her individually?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Benji?
I'm just
Say you
saying.
were celibate.
I am celibate. The other boys are not. That's the dangerous part here.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna put a hard foot down on we're not just gonna let someone just float along and potentially get picked up by someone else and have another repeat of the Mari incident. Nah.
Yeah, but the
Excuse
Mari
me?
incident
Who?
was a different thing.
That was not my fault.
Yeah, huh?
Only you did your fucking
Come on.
job once in a while.
What is?
Reggie.
Who's Mari?
KJ's wife. What?
No. So what's the incident then?
So a lot of us wanted Mari in Seaside. No one wanted to approach her or push it push for it. She ended up floating along and then floated off to HOA.
That is not accurate though.
Tell us, what's the accurate story,
Okay, this
KJ?
was the house thing again, but I was like, how does
No,
this
no,
concern
no. The accurate
Seaside?
story, we had a meeting up in the fucking at the rivers, you know, where you sell your fishing shed, and we agreed that Benji was the one who's gonna speak to her.
KJ, watch your words here, KJ.
Oh yeah.
Traitorous bastard.
What did you call me?
Okay, no one told me you guys had a fucking meeting about it.
You were there at the meeting.
When? I don't remember this meeting.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. You were there.
Benji, did this meeting ever happen?
No, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
I don't remember this meeting either.
2 out of
Oh,
3,
doesn't
apparently
matter.
don't remember.
It doesn't matter. It's a different thing, but we're in a different position where we don't need people. From my point of view, it's more about having a person that is not a part of Seaside delivering information from one Seaside member to another Seaside member. It's maybe it's my paranoia, but she
For
can,
Jojo!
like she can put some
No,
other
that's
information
funny.
in there, you know, that you
Can't
think
you see why
comes from
Benji acting
Dragon,
like a king
then
from
suddenly
Game of
he
Thrones?
acts on something, like she can control what the fucking narrative she wants to control.
But
And I don't like
speak
that.
to Dragon. Just ask me. I speak to Dragon when he's non-cooked.
Yeah, but you're not awake when we get these information.
Who's just fucking? I don't know. Write a document or some shit.
OPSEC.
Hey, I've been trying to. Yeah, no, I'm trying to tell these boys, you know, if they put money into our account, you know, to put it on the fucking documents, so I know what's going in and out, and that is hard enough, you know. You're gonna tell them to do this shit?
My liege.
When I see
Oh,
document, it should be
Chad.
a note in a
7 out of
mailbox, so we're
7 is
actually
at
still
risk.
in the house.
Nails.
OPSEC.
That's pretty opposite if you ask me, but hey.
Well, what if that note, you know, get in wrong hands?
There's okay.
I feel like I'm on the subathon right now, chat. I feel like I'm on an unofficial
Ellie thing would be
subathon.
dumb to just let it float along by. She's been hanging out and vibing with a lot of people at the moment. We said in the last fucking meeting they weren't dating. That we would have made her a
Crackinator.
hangout. So I do not see the issue now.
That's so good.
Exactly.
Well,
That's
It's
so
already
what it
happened with
good.
is.
everybody,
So
so it'll
good.
naturally happen.
That's
Yeah,
so
probably.
good.
But how are you looking right now, though? Because I heard they
That's so
executed the Axel or whatever his name was, the commissioner.
That was like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Axel's dead.
Yeah, what the
He's
fuck is
dead.
that about?
Yeah,
Was
Brian's quit the
executed.
PD.
Freddy's stepped down.
Eve has active torture on her fucking record.
Yeah, that's what it be. Oh, bro, I dodged that bullet so fucking hard. Call me Neo, motherfucker.
Hey, did you hear what happened? I got a hold of the subpoena for it.
I don't know
you
the
guys.
subpoena. I
Bro,
got the T from
Apparently,
You guys-
do you
you
hear
guys wanna
about
know
Arya?
something?
Wait, hold on, Nick. Do you hear about Arya and Eve?
elsewhere. Daughter and mother.
Yeah.
Yes?
Do you know that Arya got tortured by the
Yes.
Italians with
Yes.
Eve's permission?
Yes. 'Cause
Fucking
she's dating another
crazy.
Italian. I tell
Exactly.
you, call me Neo.
Wait, what
Nick
do-
is dead. Call me Neo.
What happened? What did you predict for that?
I call no. I didn't. No. I didn't predict. This is Lang Buddha doing me a solid.
Oh, right. Very nice.
Okay, so can I give you the tea on the subpoena now? Right, you ready?
Please.
Ready? Ready? Let me just grab my phone real quick so I can read it properly.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Bro,
Eve is a monster. She's
Here
a
you go.
psychopath.
bro.
Ready for this? You want to talk about OPSEC? Here we go.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
2011. Crystal Clear and Lang Buddha's location data are at the same location of her storefront on Eastbourne. 2011. Eve Summers calls Lang Buddha. They talk for around 1 minute. 2013. Lang Buddha texts Eve Summers, "Can you lock the office?" Eve Summers responds 10 seconds later, "Yeah." 8 seconds later, Lang Buddha responds, "Watch outside for me." 2017. Lang Buddha texts Eve Summers, "Unlock."
He's a lawyer, Brittany.
2028, Lang Buddha calls Eve Summers. They
From
talk
a
for
Safina.
around 1 minute. So this tells me that Eve has used her position in ages to lock down someone else's storefront.
Oh my
Beautiful.
God.
You love to see it.
Oh my God, guys. First of all, OPSEC, OPSEC, OPSEC. Second of all, I fucking told you so. Call me Nick. Actually, no.